You're up now, yeah. But you got to look at who's up next. That's what's really important. And if you cannot, and if you're being honest with yourself, and you know if you cannot rightfully compete with who is up next, you got to figure some shit out.
So if you are a younger woman, you look at the older ones that are hating and be like, okay, cool. What did she do or what did she not do? And now let me learn what that is. So then that way, when I get to that age, I'm going to keep myself available on the market as a complete woman.
You got to know how to pivot, because when you age out, what's next?
I'm going to run that back because I didn't get that video. Bear with you. I'm going to play that one more time.
You're up now, yeah. But you got to look at who's up next. That's what's really important. And if you cannot, and if you're being honest with yourself, and you know if you cannot rightfully compete with who is up next, you got to figure some shit out.
So if you are a younger woman, you look at the older ones that are hating and be like, okay, cool. What did she do or what did she not do? And now let me learn what that is. So then that way, when I get to that age, I'm going to keep myself available on the market as a complete woman.
You got to know how to pivot, because when you age out, what's next?
Okay, so aging out. You hear a lot of conversations in these spaces about it's a new 20-year-old born every day, right? It's a girl that graduates from college every day, right? So I guess with the video and the context being added, can older women compete with younger women in the dating market? Jay, what say you, good sir?
I mean, it depends on who their spectators are. You know what I mean? It depends on what the market is. If you have a bunch of older men looking for younger women because they want to have a family or they want somebody to procreate with, then absolutely that's the case. You know, but if you have guys that have kids and they've been married and divorced and they're just, you know, looking for someone to spend the back nine with, you know, they may not necessarily be looking for somebody that's out here at the club constantly going on girl trips every 6 months, you know, just someone to, you know, get breakfast with, maybe take a trip with, you know, something real low profile. But, you know, if you have somebody that want to do it big, be up in the club, popping bottles, then it depends what the market is.
What do you think, Hank?
Man, look, in 2023, I think they can, because these younger women with their body counts just as many bodies as these old heads.
More.
Exactly. Now maybe not with their looks and their ability to reproduce. That's going to be an issue for a lot of the more mature women. But everything else, they can compete. I mean, if hopefully you will learn how to cook in your time. You're able to learn how to interact with men, talk to men, to keep a good, clean home, be respectful to men. If you can do all that, yeah, you compete. Because these young girls, they not doing that. That young girl, they feel like they're entitled just because they're young and beautiful, and maybe they don't have kids and all of that. So, yeah, they can compete.
Real Precious. Can older women compete with younger women in this current state of dating?
In the current state of dating, I can say yes, older women can compete. And the only reason why I say that is the younger woman nowadays wants you to make six figures, wants you to be 6 feet tall, wants you to have 6 inches or more. An older woman, you know, hopefully she was raised right. Hopefully she has some grounding and you know, she was raised right. Will understand that in today's market, you're not finding a man with 6 figures. He's in the top 1 or 2% of men around here. I think that younger women will find that their numbers are going to rise because they're not finding what they want in the men. They're going on social media, you know, with the variety, you know, Baskin Robbins out here. And they're like, oh, I can have him. I can have him. I can have him. I can have him. And, you know, a lot of men like the younger women because they are younger, because, you know, their looks are probably a little bit more on point than the older women. However, younger women, their mindset is just not there. And I mean, you can tell by these clips that we play all the time on the internet. There's usually younger women that just have this delusional mindset, and they don't want to settle per se, right? They don't want to do the 50-50. They don't want to have a man who is starting out at 50-60,000 and working his way up. They don't want that. They want a man that's already established. And so I think the only way that the older woman can compete with the younger man is because, you know, she knows better. She just knows better.
If you knew better, you would do better, ladies. What you got, Balance, and what you think?
Just for context, what's older, what's younger, what's older? What's considered an older woman, like, to you guys?
In my opinion, older for me would be over 35.
Okay, as compared to like to 20s.
Yeah.
Okay. It depends. Are we talking about competing for fun or for marriage?
Marriage, the only thing that count, right?
Mm-hmm. It depends on the woman for the most part. If the woman, like, could say the woman could be 35 and then she's in shape, she don't have children, she wants to cater to a man, she could cook, she could clean, she's submissive, fit. What do you guys say? Fit, friendly, effeminate.
Yeah.
And she's all of those things. If she's all of those things, even at 35, I feel like a man will take her.
I don't think I think she wouldn't even be available. She had.
I mean, her husband could have died. She, you know, anything could happen. You know what I mean? So, so I think she would potentially definitely outweigh a lot of younger women because of the mindset. But for the most part, if a younger woman has all of those same qualities, I think the younger woman's definitely gonna take the prize. So yeah, it depends on the woman, the mindset of the woman.
And real quick, you know what scares me though? Like, what I want from older women is not the same as what I want from younger women. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking at Ice Spice. I don't want to see Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj doing the same activities or acting the same way. When I see a older, you know, beautiful, mature woman, you know, a little weathered, you know, she look like she done been through a little bit, weathered, what, you know what I mean? Like, she done, life done, you know, threw her some punches and she, you know, parried, you know what I mean? But that shit is attractive to me. You know, when I say weathered, I don't mean ran through. I just mean she's dealing with the cards that she's dealt, you know what I mean, gracefully. Versus, you know, like, you see some of these young chicks, they look like they in their 40s, yo. They be 25 years old.
Boy.
If you notice, yo.
Boy.
Women, life treats women differently than it treats men. Like, we take punches and we'll still kind of maintain our looks, you know, outside of like health, you know, catastrophes or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But you can see age on women, yo, like, women, whether it be relationships, like, it's
that emotional instability that wears women down. that they wear the emotions.
The eyes, they have like this yellow tint that's just like, shit is getting real. Like, you know, that's jaundice, but right. You know.
But go ahead, bro. My bad. It's like
no.
What's the yellow eyes?
No, but listen though, right? See,
eyes, ain't it?
These things people don't understand or talk about, right? See, but that's what I mean when I say women, what y'all do is preserve. Y'all preserve the good and the bad. Y'all don't hear me?
Did you hear what I said?
Y'all preserve the good and the bad. Right? We see these girls out here 24, 25, 26 years old looking like they 53, bro. Right? But we got some older ladies, y'all been on TikTok and Instagram, 50 looking like, God damn. Right? So I don't get what ladies don't get this understanding, what the stuff y'all take in everything, dick, sperm, emotion, putting liquor in your body, unhealthy food, and then y'all expect, y'all to look a certain way once y'all get older, and that's why y'all be like, God dang, bro, like when life started hitting you for real, when I keep trying to, y'all know how I feel about time. Time ain't no punk. Time is not no punk, right? So y'all bodies and y'all psyche, period, is not meant to be handling that stuff because y'all hold stuff in, y'all preserve. It's like I said, how much stuff can you put in a Walmart bag before it busts? You know what I'm saying? And to answer the question, can older women compete with younger women in the dating market? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Because they try to focus on the conversation. You might as well get you a younger one, right? But you want a younger one to cooperate so she can move down the line with you, unless you out here moving and shaking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Then that's going to be what it's going to be regardless, right? But if you, as a woman, I need y'all to understand, you have to build value in yourself. Y'all inherent value is your vagina. That's no matter what y'all say. Y'all born with that. It comes with you, right? It comes with you, right? But besides that, if you have nothing else to offer a man, you're just like every other pinball out here in the alley. You have to, a man will spend on you. He will be there for you if he values you. Y'all wonder why y'all in relationships and things don't go the way y'all. That's because the man don't value you, whether it was from the beginning of a relationship or a series of events that happen while y'all in a relationship. The value isn't there. You have to build value. You guys say that you can do these things and you guys are the universe and the mother of all things. You guys need to start mothering inspiration. Right? Start mothering love. Start growing things for a man that he can see and feel. Because a lot of times what I'm hearing in a lot of these cases, right, is that, again, just like the earlier conversation, everything's one-way street. Everything's a one-way street. So I definitely think older women, if they just got down and figured out, hey, men are really simple. I don't think we need a lot. I just think the things that we need, women don't want to do. I think they simply don't want to do it. And in boxing, y'all know I love boxing. It's an old saying that goes, you can't make a fighter fight that don't want to fight you. If they don't want to fight you, they're not going to fight you. So if a person doesn't want to love you, if they don't want to respect you, if they don't want to give you anything of value, they not. They not. So again, as men, we have to be responsible for the decisions in the circles of people we allow around us. Because at the end of the day, gentlemen, you are choosing her. You choosing, guys. Are you choosing? You just gonna walk past all the nice bread in Walmart and go to the moldy pack, right? And then get mad when you get home like you didn't see what was in the bag. You choose her. Once men realize this, I think it'll be a lot easier to make the appropriate changes. Men, and you choose her. We had a discussion the other day about women proposing. Most men laughed at it. What's the one thing that's went viral? The one girl proposed and he got up and walked out with another girl.
He left her ass at the goddamn restaurant, Rick, like he should have.
Right. You choose, guys. Once you realize that you making those choices, and no matter what y'all say, my wife has a great saying. In life, you've got choices and decisions. And every single one of them come with a consequence. Every single one. Sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. But every single choice you make, every decision you make comes with a consequence. And stop blaming those consequences on other people when you chose them. Those people are simply being who they are. Y'all got anything else on this? Older ladies, what can older ladies do What can older women do to make themselves more marketable? Anyone?
Just speaking the truth.
Come as natural as possible. Come as real as possible. Don't come with all that fake shit. Don't try to keep up with the young girls with the wigs and the eyelashes and all the makeup. Don't do that. Come as real and uncut as possible. You got a better chance than them other women. Because don't no dudes want to fight with a wig every goddamn night. You won't go to the bathroom.
I agree, but I was also going to say, make yourself an asset. Like, learn from your mistakes from your 20s. Like, did you learn anything? Like, I see a lot of times, even on TikTok, like women in their late 30s and 40s, they're like dancing and doing all the trends like the 20s. And it's like, why y'all doing that? Put your clothes back on and present yourself in a respectable manner. And take off a lot of the wigs, like you were saying, and heavy makeup and all of that, and go to the gym. Take care of your vessel and your body, because it's like, how could you take care of a man if you can't take care of your own body? Like, that in itself is a red flag. Like, what if I was a man and I'm like, you don't even take care of your own body? I don't expect you to take care of me. So to me, you need to take care of your mental, physical, spiritual health, period. Like, that's the only way you're going to be able to be an asset to anybody. So that's all.
I definitely agree. I agree with what Hank was saying. You know, come real, come genuine, and don't try to compete with the younger women. I wouldn't try to compete with them with the way that they look, because I feel like the younger women have that Nicki Minaj prototype, you know, or the Instagram model prototype. You know what I mean? Come as you. Come with who you are. Don't come trying to look like anyone else. Don't be an older woman trying to look like the younger woman. You know, be authentic, be genuine in who you are. And someone's going to see that. Someone is going to definitely value it. Like Balanson said, come with value. If you have value, can nobody there is no dollar amount that can buy that. You know, it's inherently who you are. And so that's going to, you know, attract more than what the BBL is going to attract. And when I say more, I don't mean money wise, but value wise in a man.
What you think, Jay?
I mean, I think be what is expected for older, mature women to be. You know, like you said, don't try to do what these younger women are doing. Be your mature version of that. You know, be sophisticated.
Man, I think first, get your head together first and foremost. Get your head together, right? There's these things called Brazilian blowouts, right? Get you one of them. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta have your hair straight, you know what I'm saying? It's all natural. It don't tear your hair up, low heat. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice little bob cut, little sweep cut. You know what I'm saying? Something cute, right? Shut down the makeup, grandma. You is not a glamma. You is not a mall or whatever. You might be a grandma. You might, stop using stop using this goofy ass kid slang for one. That shit is irritating. I can't stand that shit. 2, learn to cook. Ladies, if you 35 and don't know how to cook, you a problem. 2, get them paper plates out your house. No man want to be eating off no goddamn paper or styrofoam plate.
Facts.
And them red cups.
Man, bro. Go get you some real silverware, some real flatware, some real plates, you know what I'm saying? Some china. You know, you could pick it up at Goodwill or Savers. It ain't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? Learn to dress too. Learn to dress. Like,
that's a big one.
Y'all don't understand. Like, nowadays, yoga pants is the devil. It don't matter. You see yoga pants everywhere. Do you know how sexy it is to see a woman in a pair of jeans and you see that ass? Like, damn, you see the ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it, but you see the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, dude. Like, y'all supposed to be the examples. Y'all supposed to be mature and sexy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is not the kids. Y'all is not the kids.
They need to leave something to the imagination.
Man,
That's a beautiful thing when you do that.
And when Ricky says learn how to dress, excuse me, for me, those who know me knows I play basketball. So it took me a while to really know my body type and how to dress my body type. A lot of women think it's right because it's tight, and it's wrong. That's wrong. You know what I mean? Learn how to dress, learn your body type, which means seek that information. It's out there. It's on the internet. That's how I learned.